Hey YouTube, welcome back to the Griffin family. This is your girl Sherrita here with DeAndre. We are here to review Married at First Sight, season 13, episode 2. So let's go ahead and get this thing on and popping. Okay. Okay, so let's start with Michaela and Zach. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. At first, I think they went and picked out their dresses and their suits and stuff. That was like the most boringest part of the whole show was dresses and suits, and that stuff was boring. Those parts was boring. But when they woke up in that morning at the hotel, first off, when Michaela woke up, she ain't had no bonnet on. That was concerning to me because she gonna rub all them edges out. And I was just like, baby, listen, you can't be fake waking up with no bonnet. At least make it look real. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she is naturally beautiful. I loved her makeup. I love everything about it. And then they went and got ready for their ceremony. What did you think as they was getting ready?
Man, Zach had me like, I'm not an emotional guy. Okay. I don't cry. Like, I think I've cried a few times since I've been an adult, and like once was over a female once. Okay. Mm-hmm. So like he had me wanting to cry with him. Like, I was like, oh my God, Zach, my heart, like, ooh. Like he's such a like
all about an elevator crying, and I was like, oh my God, and I'm up here sweating tears. I was like, oh, I can't believe this. He got me up here emotional, and I think they got them together correctly because they look so good together.
Because like right after they got married, he started talking to her, and she's like, well, I thought you were older the way you carry yourself.
Yeah. Okay. But before we get to the part after they got walked down the aisle and got married, I want to get back to the part where they call her Hurricane K.
Hey, yes.
Now, to me, that's a bad sign. You sitting up here calling me Hurricane K.
That just means she got a temper. Yeah, that's all I mean.
Ain't no man gonna put up with no woman that got a temper that she can't.
Okay, first of all, they didn't say she couldn't control it. They said she has a temper. Okay, and it sounds like every time she's gotten upset, there was a valid reason behind it. Not one of those like, I got upset just because I had a bad dream and I'm just gonna go off on everybody.
No, but to me, if you sitting up here saying my husband got to deal with my attitude problem, and when I go off and have a heat of a moment, that to me sound like you need to make some internal changes within yourself.
Oh yeah, she probably do need therapy. But I mean, that's a her issue, okay?
It's better to live on a roof than a house with a nagging woman. Ain't that what the Bible said? But anyway.
I don't know if the Bible says those words.
Well, it says something according to that.
I don't know. You know me, I'm an atheist. I don't.
Well, it said, it also said that the thing I don't like about it's only one thing I don't like about Zach is the fact that he is marrying. He's not really marrying for himself. That was the note I wrote down because he said before they walked down the aisle, he said that he was marrying because everybody else around him was married. That's the reason why that's the only thing I didn't like. I was concerned about that. But other than that,
I really think they're gonna make it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, just the way that the wedding was, the vows, it was just beautiful.
Yeah, like, no, wait, before we get to all that. The gift that her sister gave her was nice because it reminded her of her dad. I don't know if you saw that part. Okay.
I did.
All right. So again, like I said, I love her spirit. I love everything. Her dad got hit by a truck driver. These are notes I had made. And then, which was really sad, that her dad got hit by a drunk driver. That was really sad. Anyway. So let's get, like you said, let's fast forward, talk about them walking down the aisle. Now you said that he cried all the way up to the point he got down the aisle because he excited, right? And I was crying, he was crying, the world was crying. Okay, the vows was hidden. I cried on the vows too.
Listen, them vows was like, I was like, okay, Zach, 27-year-old mother, okay.
Them vows,
my butt.
I know. I was like, he got an old soul. He got an old soul. And
I know, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe you is ready to be married at 27. Okay, you got the okay.
I was really highly impressed. I was highly impressed with that. And them vows was, both of their vows was nice.
Yeah,
she was obviously attracted to Zach, and Zach was obviously attracted to Michaela.
Yeah, and they seem silly together.
Yeah.
Like they feed off each other a little bit.
Yeah, which I like that. But it was a natural energy. Like the energy was natural. The kiss, they kissed. They literally, you could tell there was a connection through that kiss. Then it was a natural, like it looked like they've been around each other forever. When they did the wedding photos and stuff, that was nice. But let's talk about this conversation that they had after the wedding, right in the hallway.
They had a little cute ass conversation. Okay, they just flirt like they in a Hollywood movie. Like you gonna just be
like, wow, yes, I know. No, the part that killed me was she asked, why do they call you the Renaissance man? And I thought it was gonna be something masculine. He gonna say something on the lines of, because of the fact that what he say, he crochet and he make lotion.
Yeah, his dad taught him how to crochet and make lotion.
Right. And the look she gave was
she went with the whole, I thought she was gonna fall. I was like,
oh, I don't know if she liked that. Ooh, okay. But I can tell that they really cared for it. I could tell that they can build on something.
Yes.
I could
I really have a lot of faith in that marriage, just based off of what I've seen so far. If they can if they can communicate effectively, I don't see them having too many problems.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
But like I said, communicate effectively.
And the fact, because communication also deals with Hurricane K. Now you're gonna have to get Hurricane K in check because he's a sensitive man. He might go to his room and start crying because you sat up there and yelled at him because you didn't have your temper in control. Michaela. No. No. But I thought she was absolutely beautiful. I thought the conversation was smooth, and I'm glad that they couldn't keep their hands off each other because that was the main thing that I liked about them. But anyway, so you want to talk about Bo and Johnny
and their little tea service, the tea ceremony they had. That was all like they picked out. Okay, so I just want to point out they both picked out outfits for this tea ceremony, completely separate from one another. Came together and almost had the exact same colors on. Like he had rose gold, and that was the only difference.
Yeah, it seemed like they talked about their outfits.
But they didn't. But they was matching though. But I was like, okay, the outfit is hitting though. I was like, I better get me one of them silk suits that he was wearing because he was looking fly. Yeah. Okay. I was like, let me give me one of those right there. All right. Yeah. I mean, it's sad that his dad wasn't there. It is because he missed out on the tea ceremony and everything. But like
that tea ceremony was awesome.
Yes, and I think that they have a good chance just because Johnny is silly, and if he can keep that silly goofiness, even when she's like, nagging or whatever, even if she's having a bad day, he can keep that silliness. He can keep a smile on her face.
Yeah. Now I like it. But I also like the fact that the tea ceremony represents the fact that they bring the families together.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. They called
it their ancestors approve of their.
Yeah, we don't have. I don't think we got no traditions in America like that. We do our own.
So Black people do have some traditions. We got the jumping of the broom, which is our biggest wedding tradition, which is mostly just because of the history behind it. That's our big wedding.
That's right, because in slavery,
They weren't allowed to get married, so they jumped the room at the
they
time.
jumped the room to say that they was married. Okay, yeah, that's.
Yeah.
And then if you go back to Africa, they still do this in Africa. They throw money at the bride and the groom while they dancing in Africa. They still do that to this day. Like you
That's
be.
a good tradition. We should start that tradition because I might be getting married soon.
Yeah, we need to do that because you get your money, I get married, then I get my money. You can be thanking. But I love their outfits. Both said that I do think they have a good love story, that she think they have a good love story, and I think the same. So
yeah, me too. Because I mean, come on now. How often in history, like college, they met in college, weren't sweethearts or nothing, was just like met because they were both part of the Vietnamese culture.
Mm-hmm.
And then
president
15 years later, like, come on now.
Yeah, I said that too. I said it must be destiny that y'all supposed to be together because that's so crazy. And they did. She did mention that she was attracted to him back then, and he said the same thing in his interview that he was attracted to her as well.
Back then, yeah. So I mean, like that's just, and it's just craziness. Like you can't predict something like that. Like, oh, they know each other. Like you can't.
You really can't, because that's really rare. Just to run into somebody 10 plus years later, still have the same amount of I think he attractive type of feel. When they
I love their wedding photos.
Yeah.
I did love the wedding photos. Johnny with his silly ass. Okay, I grabbed my ass, and she could not stop laughing. She couldn't. And I think if he can keep that energy through the whole marriage, no problems. I mean problems, but you know they can.
Here's the problem I see with Johnny, and there's only one issue I see with him. When they was dancing on the dance floor, and he had to hold her back because he, just hold her on her back and that's dancing with her. He was like he wanted to kiss her, but he didn't want to seem forceful, so he just danced.
He's a little too passive, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and so I think he should have took the lead on that, because I had a feeling that the girl wanted to be kissed. She may not be that close to you, but if you just went ahead, because that was the time. She excited, this her day. Y'all done changed about 3 different outfits. I loved her dress. Her dress I was in love with. That's something I would wear if I was.
Yeah, she had a beautiful dress. I will tell you that I did think there was one ugly dress. We'll get to that one.
But I do think if he took the lead and kissed her, she probably would have kissed back, and they probably would have been a lot closer and further in their relationship if he just took the lead and took the a little bit. But anyway, let's get to Mirla. That's it. Mirla and
Gil. I love Gil. Like, I'm just gonna say that right now. Like, I feel like if I met Gil in real life, I would want to hang out with Gil and be his friend.
I would want to hang out with Gil too, and I would want to be his friend as well. Gil is a cool, laid back dude. He's down to earth. He's realistic. I like Gil too.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what the experts thought they was doing by fixing him up with this materialistic chick. But
her name is Mirla, and it's very close to materialistic.
Yeah.
So
and the thing is, I have a feeling that they put them together so Gil could fix her and bring her down to earth. But you can't fix people.
No, I don't think they meant that. I think what they were expecting to happen, because they keep saying it, I think what they were expecting to happen is for them to balance each other out.
Yeah, but for balance, that would mean for a person that's way up here and a person way down here, they have to meet the person.
Meet in the middle. Right. But the thing is, Gil is willing to meet in the middle. Mirla has already said, I'm not compromising.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So that will require Gil, his comfort level and his love, his life, to somehow try to figure out how to meet her up here, because he ain't making a whole lot of money like she possibly making. So he gonna have to figure out how to adjust himself to bring to come up here. That's not fair to this man. That's not fair. But anyway, okay, we let's start off with the fact that when she went to go pick out her wedding dress,
Right.
that's where they started.
Right.
She the only bride that I want to talk about on picking their wedding dress out, because everybody else is okay. But this
boring. Yeah, everybody else was pretty boring, pretty straightforward.
This one here, acting like she was paying for the dress, like the company, like Marriedatfirstsight wasn't paying for the dress. She was.
Well, I think they do pay for their own dress, but that's not.
I'm gonna look it up.
The point, though. It doesn't matter who was paying for the dress. Her attitude, okay, her attitude, just like her stuck up in uppityness, just she getting on my nerves already.
Right, like she worked my soul.
She's working my nerves already, just like the way.
Like I was cringing and grinding my teeth. Like I cannot believe this woman just fixed her lips. And then she tried. I bet she tried on the whole stove before she picked this one out. First she's gonna
So you mean the ugly ass dress she picked out? That hideous peacock feather that she thought she was supposed to wear to her wedding? Okay.
How you gonna come in there? I don't like lace. What she say? I should have made the list. I don't like
lace. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
I don't like shimmery stuff. I don't like anything with sequences and stuff. I said, girl, then you might as well just walk out and make your own dress, because everything up in there is what you don't like. So, but surprisingly, she found one. She has a body, but I just didn't think the dress that she wore was really.
She had an ugly ass dress on.
Yeah, that's my thing. I don't think the dress she wore fit her. It, she has a body, but I think she could have went with something else. I don't know what. I think
she should have went with something. She had on a dress. I don't even remember which one it was.
It was
the dress that she put on.
It looked like something that you would get off of, Elsa, where you where you had.
It was pretty though. It was a pretty dress and it fit her body. I don't know why she didn't like it.
I just don't know.
I don't know why she didn't like it.
Dress. So we get from the dress. Because she was doing too much. And her friends don't put her in check enough for me. Like those ain't real friends. They just coasting. Every now and then somebody.
They put her in check on the whole not compromising in a relationship thing. That's the only time they put her in check.
But somebody needs to just be like, girl, you need to bring it down a notch. Ain't no man gonna put up with that. Anyway, only thing I do like about her is the fact that she knows what she wants. That's the only thing I like about that. She knows what she wants. The only thing I don't like is that she can't compromise. Now.
Well, there's more than just that I don't like about her, but we ain't gonna don't let me get started. We'll be here all motherfucking day. Okay. I'm gonna start with her toenails. All right.
So they wake her up, pretend wake her up, because everybody pretending like they waking up in the same bed in the same hotel room. And they get dressed, they put her little makeup on. Well, she claims she don't wear makeup. Somebody lying, talking about I don't wear makeup.
Did you hear her talking to the makeup artist? Oh man, I don't know. No, we're not putting that on.
Don't deal with bougie women like this. You turning people off. Like nobody want to deal with you. Nobody want to deal with you.
Acting like that. Like why are you acting like that?
I don't get it. That was rude. How you gonna tell somebody how to do their job? Okay. That was pretty much rude.
She could have very politely been like, I don't like a lot of makeup. So can we go with something like a light powder, please? Yeah. And that would have been perfectly fine and acceptable to everybody in the universe. But this whole, don't do this, I don't do this, and don't you put this on me. Like, that's like, bitch, I will fuck your makeup up on purpose. Like
some black eyeliner.
Like, how dare you?
Waterproof, but it ain't.
Yeah, like how dare you?
That stuff started watering down
like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
I cannot believe her. I can't like just the audacity of this woman. And it's like every episode, it's just like the audacity of Mirla. Okay. Last episode, it was like the audacity of this woman. Yeah. The same thing this time. I'm worried about the honeymoon. I'm worried about my man Gil. Okay. I'm worried about my man Gil. All right. when this is over, when this is over and they don't stay together, I'm gonna find out how to contact him. Oh man, I ain't never done any of the Married at First Sight social media. I will go on social media and be like, Gil, you deserve so much better. Okay,
Hey,
we're here for you, Gil. Okay,
exactly, because I feel sorry for my man. He had high hopes too. He talking to his boy. I ain't dealing with no materialistic girl, no such girl, and he got exactly what he didn't want. And it's, you know, when they was
when she said if he's bald, I'm just gonna leave. Like,
and she got right. So wait, this is the crazy part. So when they got down the aisle and stuff, she was like, "Oh, he bald," but then she went along with it. So this is the next part after she done ruined her relationship with the makeup artist. So that she walked down the aisle. So they get there. First off, they vows both they vows. I mean, his vows was good, but hers didn't seem genuine. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, besides that,
I like his though. It was like
yeah.
What did he say? I know I don't know you, but I already know so much about you.
No, that was that.
No, that was that. That was that. See, I'm because the sweet guys
I write my
get
notes
mixed up in my head.
Okay.
The sweet guys get mixed up in my head because they both so nice and
They
they
are
both so
nice. They are. No,
like I'm not gay or nothing, but I'm all like, did he get? How is he single? Like I'm not gay, but how is this man single?
Wait a minute. So you know how when they was at the back in the aisle, right, with the preacher, and the preacher's talking to the audience and telling them what each family member said, but when they got to Marla, when her family said it wasn't nothing to be smiling about, you see his friends was looking like
yeah, there was
talking about red bottoms, and then she said, and she liked to cook, but she cooked gluten-free something, and then it was some muffins. Like she don't really cook, but she don't clean, so that's what she hired maids for, so she can go shopping. I was like, you know what? This is the end of the relationship. You ain't even have to say yes. To be honest, he could have just walked out because I would have.
I was about to say we're gonna get the first I don't in Married at First Sight history.
I would have. I would be like, this is not for me, sir. This is not for me. Because you could see in his face that he just wasn't happy with anything that the
But see, you got to give it to Gil because Gil was like, you know what? That's other people's opinions of her. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna learn this woman myself. You know, he got the determination to actually like put in the work. Like, and that's the thing. Like, you could tell who's ready to put in the work and who's not. Like, you could just tell just off their energy. You like, okay, she's just like not putting forth any kind of.
She ain't putting no work in because when they sat down and started talking, now the conversation was good after the wedding. They sat down and started talking. The conversation was good after the wedding. And it was good. She talked about how she coaches and trains other principals because she used to be a principal and because she wanted to help kids. That's nice and everything. But then when she started going on the materialistic side of it, it was like, I can see Gil's face not looking like, he was really looking like he was concerned. And then she didn't like the fact that he had a dog. She don't do anything.
Yeah. How, come on now. Like, okay, even if you're not like a dog person, if the person you just married tells you, hey, I have a dog, you don't go, you go, oh, okay, well, I typically normally don't like dogs because dogs usually don't, you know, they're too aggressive with me, but, you know, I'll give them a chance. Like, not even giving them a chance. She's just like, I'm not cleaning up after him. I'm not walking him.
That's what
she immediately goes to what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
So that means you really ain't trying to compromise. You not trying. Yeah. She ain't even tried. I'm not.
I feel like
I said I've seen his face because you gotta look at the fact that that's a dog lover. That's like his baby. So you're not gonna do nothing for his animal. Then that means you ain't gonna really do too much for him either. You know, I mean, come on now. We can see it's written on the wall. So.
Oh yeah, it's bad. Like
it's real bad.
I feel like she did to the experts what Chris did to the experts and lied. Right? Mm-hmm. And they was pissed off. And you know, just like last season, I feel like they're gonna be pissed off at Mirla.
Yeah. I think this is the worst role. They got the female villain now.
Is she a villain or is she a narcissist or not? Because that's what I'm concerned about.
I think she
My
is.
thinking
I think
is like I'm focused
because
on whether or not she's a narcissist.
I
Because
think
if she's
she
not
is
a
because the
narcissist,
I think she is because the simple fact is she keeps talking about me, I want, I need, and this is she ain't never asked him, what can I do for you? I know they just
what
met,
have you done for me lately?
but she ain't never said, well, what do you like? What can so that way she can keep it up here? Because if you pay attention to the conversation, it was all about her.
Yeah, he was asking her questions and trying
And
to.
she wasn't asking him anything in order to see what she, because normally if you trying to be a service to your mate, you're gonna at least ask a few questions in order to log it up here and be like, oh, okay, so next time if any situation arise, I'll be able to do that for this my person because
Yeah,
they told me about this one time, you know?
yeah.
She's self-absorbed, so that's evident. I don't think they have a connection. That's another thing I wanted to say. I don't think they have a connection. I didn't really see one. I just saw a conversation. It's not like how Michaela and Zach had a connection instantly. You can feel it through the television. This
Yeah. You
it's
don't
like
feel a connection, right?
I don't see no connection. They trying to connect, but it's like you can see
They
it.
didn't even kiss. Like he went in, he was like,
She
like, is
just
it all right?
stood
Like,
there.
and she was just like,
I forgot that part.
and she was like, and I was like, like he even walked up to her mom and was speaking Spanish to her mom. Like the moms was all like, ooh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
That is impressive, though. That's impressive. I commend Gil for that. See, let me tell you something. Gil, if you available or you going through your divorce right now, there's a lady by the name of Sherrita. That's me.
Sherrita
If you
Griffins.
want to talk, I don't mind firefighters. You know what I'm saying?
She's about to move.
If you wait too late, I'm gonna give you a hint. If you wait too late, I will be married by then. So I just really need you to move quick if you want all of this. Okay, Gil? Just letting you know. Anyway, let's go on to the last two. It ain't have much on the last two. They didn't have much. They basically picked out wedding dresses and suits.
That was it. Yes, wedding dresses and tuxes.
No,
There wasn't really a whole lot going on.
there wasn't a whole lot going on with Jose and Rachel. That was one. It was just boring. Jose, I can tell. I don't know. Something ain't right with him. He's just he's such a perfectionist. I think there's gonna be a problem with that in there. It's gonna be a problem. His perfectionism is gonna be a problem for their relationship. That's just it. I think we said
Definitely.
that's just
Definitely.
Rachel has
sweet girl who's done worked on herself and like I love her. Okay. I'm just the more you find out about this girl, you just like, oh, she done been through a lot.
Yeah.
Like, but she's strong.
She is strong. She full of strength. The only concern like I had, I think I said it last time, she's insecure. I can tell she's a little insecure with herself. She just needs some self-confidence. That's all she needs. And if she could work on that and bring that into the things of her working out and stuff and just loving herself, she'll be a bad mama jamma. She ain't gonna be worried about what she too much look like, you know.
You can tell she's still working on herself. She's still in the process.
You can tell she working on herself, and she fresh out of a relationship too. So she been, you know, traumatized from the last relationship or whatever that dude did to her from that hot pocket relationship she had over the internet.
No, they moved. Remember, they moved in together at the beginning of the quarantine.
Yeah, over the internet. You know, it sound like stuff I would do anyway. So
listen, if they don't work out, I'm gonna put my info out for her because
yeah.
Yes, I'm single. No.
Let her know. Give your shouts out to Rachel. Anyway, the next one is Brett and Ryan. Only thing I caught on to when I watched their little clip was the fact that Brett family said that she likes personality and energetic people. When I saw that, I already knew this was about to go wrong because Brett I mean, not Britt, but Ryan has no personality. He's boring and dry as a box of rocks.
That's just so mean. You gonna say that already?
Ryan has no personality. Like, he talks on the camera like this, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to get married. And this is just gonna be a cool, fun day. You know, I'm just so excited about it. I've been wanting to get married for so long. And that's it. That's what you get. So
No, he was the one that said. He said, if I told myself I was gonna adopt by the time I was 30. 30 came around, you know. I said 32, and then 32 came around. I'm 35.
that's what I mean. Boring. But hopefully it picks up. I can't wait till I get to the honeymoons. I can't wait till
Oh, I know. The honeymoons are always where you find out which couple is really not gonna make it. Okay. Because there's always that one. I don't know why. There's always one couple that has a problem on their honeymoon.
They don't get on the plane together, or they never make it to the house.
Oh my God, that would be crazy.
It's always that one that when they get
Who
on
you think won't move in? I think,
and they angry with each other. And I'm trying to figure out which one that's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be Jose. I think Jose gonna be the one trying not to move in.
Let me tell you why I think it's gonna be Jose. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I think it's gonna be Jose. He gonna have an attitude with the fact that he ain't getting the response he think he should get with his wife. Like, he's such a perfectionist. He envisioned things in his mind on how things supposed to go. And if it don't go the way he envisions it to go, he's gonna have a problem.
Oh yeah.
That's what they do.
It's a definite issue. It's a definite issue.
So anywho, this has been a great review. Do you have anything else you would like to say before we get
there was one thing I saw that I just want to comment on real quick. Just one thing real quick. I think that Zach and Michaela is gonna get busy as soon as possible. Okay. I just wanted to comment on that, okay? Because I think they're about to get down and dirty on the wedding night. I'm just gonna throw that out there. That's my prediction.
Last time we had discussed who was gonna do it first, and we didn't include them. We was thinking it was gonna be. We thought it was gonna be Bo and Johnny. But
yeah,
I'm looking at this.
Yeah, looking at these two, looking at each other, talking. She's like, okay.
He has no problem being free spirited and touching on him. She's very sexual.
They're silly together. They're fun together. That you can tell, like, they have a high energy together. She's like, let's look at each other, see who laughs first. Whoever laughs first loses. It's like there's no bet, there's no nothing. Just whoever laughs first loses. And she's like, oh, he's so bad. Come on now, like, you can't be.
I love it though. I love it. I love their energy. I can see they may have a few bumps in the road like any other couple, but I can see them getting over it, working through it, and still moving on. So I have high hopes. They my number one couple next to Bo and Johnny. Those are my two favorite couples, and I know they're gonna make it. I just know it. I feel it.
I'm giving the worst couple of the season award away early to Gil and Mila. Okay. That's my prediction for that.
I ain't even gonna give them a chance. Like, I just cut and go.
Oh, you think they're gonna be like that one couple that broke up on the honeymoon? Because there was a couple that broke up on the honeymoon.
Well, there's about several. It's about 3 couples that broke up on honeymoon. But
yeah.
Tell you, I don't think they're gonna break up on the honeymoon. I think they're gonna move in together. In fact, I think this season they all probably gonna move in together. I don't see nobody really not coming, getting off the plane and not going to move into the apartments, because everybody seems like they a little bit gonna go ahead and go through with this whole. But we'll find out in the honeymoon exactly which way it turns, because some people might surprise us. We just trying to foresee the future.
This is true.
So anyway, thanks YouTube for watching. We greatly appreciate you watching to the end of this video. And if you like this video and still want to become part of this family, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell button to get notified when we pop up and show up at any time. Okay? So we will see you at the next Marriedatfirstsight season 13 video for episode 3.